How you doing? My name's Tim. I'm 51 years old and have a pituitary prolactinoma. That's a mouthful to say in itself. If you've been following along, you'll know that I'm still about 3 to 4 weeks away from actually getting radiotherapy. A quick recap on what the channel is about, just to follow my journey. I've tried to look on YouTube, couldn't find a lot about it, and I just thought, you know what, I'm here, I'm going to do it, and here we are. So if you want to follow along, follow along. I don't know what the future has in store. I will report things as I go along, but in the meantime, while we're waiting for the radiotherapy to start, I thought what I would do is just talk about a few of the side effects that I have actually experienced myself. So things that I can't talk about, hopefully at one point or another will touch something that has actually affected you or somebody you know, because I'm assuming if you're here watching, either you're suffering from a pituitary adenoma or you know someone that does. So hopefully this will help clear a few things up, because I do know people can get very confused because you can't see this illness. It's not like a broken leg or a broken arm where people could sympathize with you. They look at you, they see you walking, they see you talking, they see you doing things and think there's nothing wrong with that person, they're perfectly fine. But in reality, if you're suffering, we all know that's not the case. You're just a shell of the person you used to be. But today I wanted to talk about noise sensitivity, and that is something that's actually very embarrassing at times for me. I can cope if there's one person in the room and the TV is low and just low ambient noise, and actually quite often I could sit in a room on my own, no TV on. I would flick through my phone, but it'd be on that quiet. You could hear a pin drop, and that's just how I like things. Now, put me in a room with a couple of people talking or a phone on loudspeaker. I don't know what it is about it, but my wife used to think it was being rude. What are you doing? What are you doing? I would have been sitting and just snuck my fingers into my ears, and honestly, she thought on several occasions it was being rude, and I had to explain, I'm fine, I'll still join in the conversation. I can hear it was just like this vibration in my head, just woo, really hard to explain. But if it wasn't to put my fingers in my ears to try and sort that, I would have to leave the room. It would be so frustrating. It just made you angry, actually. So if somebody, if it's yourself or your partner, or you're wondering what's happening whenever there's a lot of noise going about, more than one conversation, you can't concentrate, yes, it is a thing, and you know what, you just need to give them a bit of time. Or if you're suffering with it yourself, sometimes I put in my I have them in my pocket here, usually carry them about with me. Sometimes I put in my wee earpod thingies. I'm not even listening to music, it just helps dull the noise of the surrounding area. If you suffer from it and you know what I'm talking about and you have a better suggestion, by all means get in the comments and let me know. Just a quick one tonight, because it is the wee hours of Sunday morning, and to be quite honest, I've had a pretty crappy couple of days, just suffering with the usual dull headaches and aches and pains. I did, however, manage to do one of my favourite things, and that's to spend time doing my hobby at the weekends, and I got to spend a couple of hours this morning walking up around the hills doing what I like to do. But unfortunately I paid the price to come home. I'm absolutely exhausted. I just wanted to fall asleep, but I managed to stay awake the rest of the day, right up to now, to make this little video. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope it's throwing a bit of light on one subject to do with pituitary tumours. Stay tuned, we'll tackle another subject next. Thanks for watching. Timmy Tumour out.